I would like to thank our Lieutenant Governor, Billy Nungesser, and the Louisiana State Seafood Board for donating 600 pounds of seafood for the Boogie Down the Bayou Tunnel to Tower event today.
These are the best musicians we have around, and they have graciously donated their time and energy and expertise to this event. This is an all-day music event as a fundraiser to benefit the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. A lot of folks, it's amazing, even today, I run into people who don't really know what that is, but the Tunnel to Towers Foundation was started in New York City after the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center. And one of the founders, or the founder, lost his brother during that attack. And what that organization does is they help certainly veterans, by all means, military, first responders, fire department, EMS, local sheriff's departments, and all that. If someone has been wounded, catastrophically wounded, they offer not only build them smart homes, but pay off their mortgages, and probably a whole lot of things that I don't even know about. So it was just an honor to be a part of donating time, energy, and effort to help this event here be a success.
Well, we started on this thing, in January of this year, and we've been working on it. It's a very good cause, and we felt that it was good. And since it does help from first responders on and down to military and in between, we figured that this is something we needed to do, and that's why we are here today doing this fundraiser, and hope it's very successful so we can do it again next year.
The idea of putting this thing on came to me while watching just torn up veterans and firemen and cops, and just devastated in their line of duty. And the Lord put a burden on my heart to try to help these folks. And to me, outside of St. Jude's Hospital, this is the best organization out there as far as helping people. And when we leave here today, we can all say we did our part as far as trying to help our community and our brothers and sisters in their line of protection our great soil. My whole family is a military veteran. I have a nephew who's a full-bird colonel in the Army. He's a commander over Apache Helicopter Battalion in Texas. My son, who's a chief warrant officer in the Navy, he's been in 24 years. I got a grandson who's a Marine. He's in San Diego right now, fixing to go overseas for a tour. And I got a grandson just got out of the Marines, and he just re-upped in the Marines. And they all believe in that flag, and I strapped them boots on tonight if I had to. It's just a good feeling that goes over your heart to know that, these people sacrificed, and some of them made the ultimate sacrifice, and some of them were sacrificed, and they still have families to raise, and they have homes to live in, and it's the least that we can do to try to help people like that have just done the ultimate sacrifice to keep us free so we can sleep good at night. Here in the Baton Rouge area, we've had several policemen that didn't make it in their work, and we're hoping that the organization can help their families. My daughter lives in Metairie, and she told me of a family in Metairie that they built a house for within the last year. So, it is what it is. If we can all come together for one thing And that show of love is what we're here for today. And like I said, this is our first time putting one like this on, and hopefully it'll gain some steam and make it an annual event. And God knows, with the way the world is today, man, this is the best way you could, show your love to your community.
If you're interested in more information on the Tunnel to Towers organization, you can go to T2T.org. And on there is massive amounts of information of what they do, who they are, their history, and what they do. And I think there's even a section on there where you can apply for benefits.